Hello, boys and girls. It's Cooberry time. Bernie reached the top of the tree in impressive time for such a portly little bear, JJ thought. Then JJ watched Bernie carefully reach out and pull several acorns off the tree, wincing each time the branch snapped away from him. But the dragon didn't move a muscle. Bernie waved. JJ took a deep breath. There was no turning back now. Bernie took one of the acorns in his paw, wound up, and threw it as far as he could into the thick forest behind the wise monkey's tree. The sound the acorn made when it hit the ground was tiny. JJ barely heard it. But Devlin had been right. The dragon's hearing was razor sharp. The enormous beast immediately sat up, alert. Bernie threw another acorn in the same direction, then another and another. The dragon was on all fours now. He looked ready for battle. The dragon gave a tremendous roar, but instead of bounding off toward the sound of the acorns as JJ had hoped, the dragon turned suddenly and looked directly at JJ. JJ froze. The dragon took a step closer to JJ and opened his mouth. A deep rumbling sound began in the belly of the beast, and JJ could feel the heat of the fire about to emerge from the dragon's mouth. Frantically, he calculated how long it would take him to lunge toward the door of the wise monkey's tree, but there was no way he could make it. He would soon be toast, quite literally. But just before JJ was burned to a crisp, there was an enormous crashing sound in the grove of trees behind the dragon. The beast whipped his head around. Fire exploded out of his mouth and instantly burned the leaves off all the trees it came in contact with. The dragon bounded into the trees, knocking them down left and right, seeking the source of the enormous noise. JJ looked up to where he had last seen Bernie and was relieved to see him waving excitedly from the top of one of the remaining trees. JJ had no idea how on earth Bernie had managed to distract the dragon, but he couldn't wait to find out. While the beast was still crashing through the forest, JJ ducked inside the hollow tree belonging to the wise monkey of the East. It was extremely hot inside the tree, since the dragon had been outside for some time, breathing hot air menacingly into the cracks. The tree was just as enormous as the wise monkey of the North's tree hollow. The walls were also covered in intricate carvings, and a similar throne-like chair was situated in the middle of the cavernous space. But the wise monkey of the East looked considerably less peaceful than the wise monkey of the North. The poor monkey had been bound to his throne with crude ropes that chafed his arms and legs. Even worse, a small feather danced in the air in front of him, endlessly tickling him on the nose, his armpits, and the bottoms of his feet. Tears streamed down the wise monkey's face as he laughed and cried and raged at the feather. JJ wasted no time in snatching the feather out of the air. As soon as he touched the feather, it popped and disappeared, like a bubble landing on something sharp. JJ then began loosening the ropes that bound the monkey. When he finally got the ropes loose, he saw deep welts where the ropes had been. "Oh, thank you," the wise monkey of the East moaned, rubbing his arms and legs repeatedly. "Thank you, thank you, thank you. I never thought I'd be free, and it was getting hotter and hotter every minute." "There was a dragon out there," JJ explained. "He's gone now." "Who are you? How on earth did you manage to scare away the dragon? You are, forgive me, a dog, are you not?" When the monkey said dog, he very clearly wrinkled his nose in disgust. Yes, I'm a dog. I'm a dog who just saved your life." Yes, of course you are. I'm so sorry, I forgot my manners. Dogs are a rare sight around here. You are indeed a dog who saved my life. Thank you. What happened to you? It was that blasted witch Annika. She's been here already, you know, and gotten the clue to the amulet's location. I assume that's what you're after, too. Yes, that's right, JJ said. Did you give your piece to Annika? The wise monkey of the East nodded miserably. I had to. I have to give it to anyone who answers the riddle correctly. That's all for today. I'll see you next time.